All right, today on Free Field Training, we are doing the Taser versus Safe Life Defense Level 3A Plus vest test. Now this is the same vest that we did before, where we shot it with FN57 rounds, Liberty Civil Defense 9mm, 50 grain, armor-piercing shotgun slugs, all that fun stuff. There was also the stab-proof vest that we tested, where we stuck it with the ice pick and the K-bar and all of that. So Safe Life Defense says that this resists tasers, not just the standard consumer model taser cartridges, the yellow door cartridges, but also the silver door law enforcement 21-foot cartridges. So today we are going to test that, and we're going to try to do it as scientifically as possible. Now, for safety's sake, I've brought in some friends of mine who are also police officers and are very experienced. Guys, if you want to step on in here. These people are all professionals and know what they're doing, and I know that because I've worked with all of them for years, and well, I taught that one. So hopefully he's a professional and knows what he's doing. The only person that's going to be operating the Taser today is my friend Brian, the one I've worked with quite a bit. And he is going to be also removing the probes and directing everything, should I not be completely in the state of mind to be directing things after getting zapped. Because we're trying to do this as scientifically as possible, we need a control. And Brian? There's really only one way to accomplish that, and I'm not looking forward to it, but ready.
Taser, taser, taser. Take them out, right, man?
Yep, go ahead.
We'll go with the top one first.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. One, two, three.
Oh, I think that one hit my spine. Whew. That one might have hit the bone. Good?
Yeah, all right.
So now we're going to try it with the actual vest on. Hopefully that was enjoyable for everyone.
Enjoy.
Yeah. We're going to do it first with the consumer grade yellow Taser cartridge. Brian, go ahead.
You want to stay up?
Oh yeah, we'll stick. Unless it zaps me, in which case, lay me down.
Taser, taser, taser.
Oh, that doesn't hurt at all. The second one we're going to do is the silver door law enforcement cartridge. It's a 21-foot cartridge. It should have pretty much the same specifications. The only difference should be the wire length, as far as I could figure out. So hopefully this one shouldn't work either when we shoot it against the vest. Ready?
Taser, taser, taser.
Cool. All right, now we're going to take a look at what the probes did when it hit the vest. You could all see what the probes did when it hit me, and we're going to take the vest apart as best we can and look at why the vest was able to stop it, if we can figure that out, and show you the type of damage that the probes actually did and what happened when they hit the vest. Here's the Taser probes. I'm just going to pull one out so you can see what it is we're actually dealing with. If I can get it to come out of the vest. They've got little prongs on them, and sometimes they're a pain. We got these stuck into a plastic chair one time doing Taser training at work, and we really never got the prong out of it, so there we go. That's the prong. It looks like just the end of a fish hook. You can see there. Looks like the end of a fish hook. I don't know if that's gonna... So what this does is this prong comes out of the Taser cartridge. There's a little nitrogen capsule in there. When the power from the Taser goes into the contacts on the back of the cartridge, it discharges the nitrogen capsule, and then this shoots out. It's got a little weight behind it, and the prong on the front and then there's a wire attached, and the wire is attached to the contact. So the power goes from the taser to the contact, discharges the cartridge, discharges the nitrogen inside, pushes the prong out, and then that same charge is running along these wires in your body. You might have noticed when I got tased with it that the first pop, the taser was very loud and it was running very quickly, and then the cycle slowed and it got less loud. That's because the charge is actually going somewhere in the taser. It modulates the charge whether or not, based upon whether or not it has contact. So that's how it works. This comes out of that little tiny hole there. The doors on the front just kind of protect it and hold this stuff in. Well, it's the carrier, and I know it's into the panel, but I want to show that it went into the panel and it didn't bounce off the panel. So this is the probe into the panel here. You can see that it almost sunk up to the hilt. It's really close there. I can't tell if it sunk all the way in and bounced back or how far it made it in, but we'll show you. This is the actual ballistic panel. This is the red plastic cover that they put over the ballistic panels. We're going to cut it down into the panel itself. Let me get this out of the way here. And this is the panel itself, this yellow material. You can see there. I can't get this piece of carrier off of it. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull these probes out, and then we're going to take the panel apart completely so you can see how far these went in and what caused the vest to stop the taser probes and to keep me from getting electrocuted. This week's educational video brought to you by the fact that my computer broke and I'm having a hard time editing stuff. That one still got the prong in it. Luckily, one of the prongs stuck in there, so. So this is the like waterproof wear cover that protects the panels from water and abrasion and stuff like that. And this is the outside area of the vest, and this is to the inside of the vest. So this is what's up against your body. It's that foam padding, give you a little extra comfort we talked about in that original video about this vest. And this is the ballistic panels. Ballistic material that actually stops rounds and hopefully is what stopped all those probes. So you look down here, you can see the little tiny dots that are the marks from when the probes came through. And let's see if we can come through here and find the metal. Here's the metal. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 layers into the vest. There's a little piece of the probe, one of the probes that's stuck in there. Oh, and it just fell out. It's hard to see, it's just a bent over piece of probe. And then we're going to get down to how far into the ballistic panel material it made it. All right, so that seems to be the last point where the probe went in, right here. And then there's nothing on the panel behind it. So there was, I forgot how many panels I said there was there, what, 12? 12, 13. So from the original 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 panels in to the level 3A plus vest, we finally have a clean panel. So there was still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 ballistic panels, which is, if you haven't seen the other video, it's like a plasticized Kevlar material. I'm not going to pretend like I know the technical names for these, but the electricity shouldn't go through this, and it's definitely not going to go through the closed cell foam backing, so there's no way for it to get through the weaves and into your body if it hits the vest. So if at least one of the probes hits the vest, you should be able to protect you from a taser. I'd like to thank all the Patreon supporters, and especially the shift supervisor level Patreon supporters that we have listed here. Your contributions are what allows free field training to continue on and become better. Thank you.